In this video, I'll take a look at the Doji candlestick and how you can use it. First thing is first, and let's go ahead and define what these candlesticks are. They're basically unchanged or mostly unchanged candlesticks. It doesn't have to be an exact same open or close. It could be a few pips here and there. But the idea is that the market tried to make a move and it really didn't find any traction. This is a gravestone doji. It's considered to be a negative candlestick, showing that the buyers couldn't continue higher. That being said, a lot of this comes down to the size of it as well. A very small gravestone doji doesn't mean much. This is a traditional doji, and this would be a dragonfly doji. You can also have a doji where there is a body. So like right here, there's a little bit of a body and it shows a little bit of hesitation. So don't get too hung up on the idea of whether or not it is an exact open and close. That being said, really to use the doji, it's going to come down to what you're looking at and what's going on at the moment. So this is a New Zealand dollar hourly chart. It could be any chart, it really doesn't matter. But when you see this market start drifting in one direction or the other, so for example, we started to drift lower, right? And we rallied and we formed this doji. Well, once you break the bottom of the doji, you go short, assuming that, you look at this as an area where there could be resistance and we could continue lower, which it did turn out to be. And you have a well-defined stop loss. It's just above this candlestick. Probably go down to the support, and there you go. There are other ways you can use dojis, in the sense that it can tell you sometimes when not to trade. When you see a lot of back and forth, these are basically dojis here. It tells you that the market just isn't ready to go anywhere. So your job, when you see several in a row, I'll go ahead and zoom down to a lower time frame here. Okay, so for example, you see these three in a row here. They do suggest that there's more selling pressure than buying pressure, but breaking above these three areas in a row suggests strength. Breaking down below these three levels in a row suggests weakness. So you can see there was a short trade to have happen here down to support. But once we broke above this little area here, that was a bullish turn of events. And you can see that the stops got run and the market got sent much higher. The problem with dojis is they most commonly occur on short-term time frames. So you do have to be very cautious with them. If you get one on a daily candlestick, it can mean a little bit more. You can see we had a shot higher, a pullback, a little bit of a doji here. We did break back to that resistance on the daily chart. So, it does make a certain amount of sense that a doji means more on the daily chart, just simply because it takes more effort. Take a look at this doji here after this big, massive candlestick. Well, the odds are that you're going to see follow through on a big candlestick like this. You typically do, not always, but you can see like there, that run. So this doji candlestick here, breaking down below the bottom of it, is a short trade. Your stop loss is on the other side, and off you go. Dojis, of course, can be bullish or bearish depending on which way they break. It just so happens that I found a couple good selling opportunities. Go ahead and go to the weekly. We can find an even longer term. This is a doji here that I find interesting because we had fallen. We had rallied quite nicely. We're still in a downtrend and it shows signs of exhaustion. It did get whipped around, but it's a little bit of a heads up. And that is part of the problem with dojis is they can get broken in both directions. But nonetheless, it is a candlestick that in the right context, you can say, hey, maybe we're running out of momentum, or maybe there's nothing going on. This is the weekly chart again, not doing much for a couple of weeks. Look at these highs here. You break above that and off you go. It's a very bullish run. Doji is an easy candlestick to recognize, so that's why a lot of traders use it. Typically, you'll use other indicators with it, or other support and resistance levels, it's more or less probably best thought of as a warning that something will happen sooner or later, because markets don't sit still forever.